Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Now, I thought I'd just bring you up to speed on where I'm up to with this. Just a quick video. We will be doing a video on this one separately, the vibrator unit out of the Chrysler. So they're an interesting little device. We'll see what's inside, how it works, and rebuild it, restore it back to how it was originally, we hope anyway. But at least this unit does work. We've tested it in the previous video, so it's only a matter of cleaning the points, checking the capacitors, probably replacing those. The other thing I have to do is the choke. We're going to pull this fella apart, see where the broken wire is on this, or the burnt wire, or corroded wire, or whatever's wrong with it, because we need this fella working. I have removed the speaker transformer off the speaker. Not sure what to do to this fellow. Obviously, it's got to be cleaned up, repainted. I don't think we will heat him up and remove the transformer out of the case. I don't think that's necessary. I'll probably just remelt some of the tar in here to smooth him off, make it a little bit nicer. It has gone hard and cracked around the bottom of it. So probably just with a heat gun, just melt him down and get him a little bit nicer on top. Also, when it was put together, the actual wires there have been actually crushed against the speaker, so it's a wonder it didn't give problems right from the start, because this has never been off the speaker. But anyway, plug is good, everything's good there, so we'll just resurrect him and strip him back, repaint him silver, and that will be that. And this fellow, well, the drum, the tuning gang drum, cleaned the corrosion that was off around the edges of it. So yeah, he's ready to go as well. The speaker mount, I have taken the couple of, get him here, these fellas, taken them off, cleaned them up. The wood has actually come up very nice. Certainly good enough to probably put some stain on, just to make them, just to seal the timber. And this fella, I'm going to have to get a little bit of masonite, trace him out, recut him, and put that on. Otherwise, that's about what's happening at the moment. The chassis, this is what's left of it. I'll be taking the tuning gang out. It seems to move quite easily. I have put a small amount of WD-40 because the actual ball bearing there was almost seized, totally seized. So I've loosened him up. We'll be cleaning that out and re-greasing it. The same with the ball bearing at the back. These fellas, I don't know. I will probably take them out. They're in a fairly bad state. It will also help me with getting rid of the rust, corrosion, so forth on the chassis. So the other thing we've got to look at, this shaft, severely corroded. It's actually the tone switch, I think. Yes, that'd be the tone is in there. So a little bit hard to replace. I think we can resurrect this, stop it going any further, but the knob will still fit on this fella as long as he's not seized up. I don't think there'd be too many problems. So we'll be just cleaning that fella up. The on-off switch, which is the center fella, also fairly corroded. We will take that switch out, the same with this, and get rid of the rust, and I'm pretty sure he'll be okay. The band switch, because this is a shortwave radio, AM and shortwave, probably no need to take him out. He's in fairly good order, as with the volume control, but we're not real sure how the volume control is. Yeah, it needs a little bit of TLC with oil or grease or something in the front of him. So we may pull the volume control out, see what we can do, make him run a little bit smoother, and just check it out, because I'm not sure whether it's working or not, because we had no sound. The two 1M5Gs I have coming from America at the moment, so they should be here within the next 2 to 3 weeks. So this all has to be done by the time I get them back. The 1M5s were actually open circuit on the filament. I don't know whether I explained that. Possible that it's had more voltage put in, maybe 12 volts, and it's popped the filaments. Strange that two are done, but they are in series, so that could have happened originally rather than 6 volts. We're not sure. But anyway, the other valves are okay, and we'll move on from there. Now, also what we've got to do is our front panel, where the dial glass sits. Now, there's been it's a funny sort of stuff. It's been a felt type sprayed paint initially. We won't be doing that. We'll be just going to a probably a dark maroon finish on the back of this, as close as this as possible. At the moment, rust, not real good. Lubricate these fellas up. Unfortunately, I think we'll scan the label, but I don't think we're going to be able to save the S&P decal on this one. So a little bit of a shame, but like the back has to be totally stripped back, de-rusted, and painted from there. So that's another thing on the agenda with this radio. All right, that's where we're up to at the moment. I hope you're following along with the channel. If you like what I'm doing, hit the like button. If you want to follow me, subscribe, hit the little bell. It really helps with the YouTube thing. And we are all looking forward, both I hope my viewers and me, to doing this fella, seeing what's inside him. Actually, he weighs quite a lot of weight. There is a transformer in there. It's a multi-vibrator unit, so there's mechanical points as such on a vibration unit, which is probably under this fella here. This side is probably the transformer, but anyway, stay tuned for the next video and we'll get to work on this fella. This will be a one-off video independent of the radio to explain about a vibrator unit and how it works in the older radios, which many of the older car radios used to also use these units to get their B plus from 6 or 12 volts. Okay, until then, it's bye for now.